Okay, so that's the tomato. It's one of the 2 clams. It's the other clam. And then there's the carrot. Cook a nasty boulabi... I can't even say that word, but anyways, boulabis. Nasty. Autofill. Start cooking. It's a 5-star nasty. Okay. Give.
Good to see you.
You cooked the whole meal yourself? I was hoping we could cook it together. Oh. That's okay. At least we could share it together, right? I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry. Interesting. You okay? Ugh, like anyone would understand if I could explain it to them. I'm fine. You know I'm always here if you need me. You dig into this meal you cooked for me. I can't wait to try it. It smells kinda interesting. Maybe I'll just save it for later. Must be one of those dishes that gets even better after it sits for a bit. Minnie was looking for you. Might want to go see what she wants. Uncover the first lost memory in the dreamscape. Minnie wants to talk to you again.
Good, you're here.
Ugh, what's it going to be this time? I just wanted to tell you that you're loved. What? I am? That's it? That's pretty cheesy. Of course, everyone here cares so much about you. You mustn't be afraid to let your friends know how you feel, even if you might feel a little silly doing it. Oof, I wish I could disappear. I feel like I'm stuck in between. Something is wrong. Yeah, it's fine, I'm fine, thanks for the talk. And this is when the orb fell out, yeah. And that's when that little plant. Yep. Interesting. Yeah. This sequence is pretty intense. It's pretty intense. It's not expecting this from this game, to be honest. Okay. It's gonna be the Forgotten Castle, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
What do you learn inside? It felt so strange. I felt everything Forgotten must have felt. The Forgotten stopped being able to share their feelings, lost excitement for life, seemed to be a moody teenager to me. Stopped being able to share their feelings. Was so sad and lonely and frustrated they couldn't seem to talk with. Sometimes the most painful thing to do is have... Wait, painful thing to have is a friendly ear when you want is to be sure no one will hear. Jesus Christ, her rhyming has made that a weird sentence. I fear that the key to stop Forgotten lies in another of these memories. But do you feel at least that you understand the Forgotten a bit better now? Yes, of course. Never asked to be stuck here. If I felt that lonely and frustrated, I guess I might do some things that Forgotten has done too. Many would. Just because we can understand the Forgotten doesn't mean we agree with the path they walk down. That phrase right there is the most important. Just because you understand someone doesn't mean you excuse their behavior. Let's hope the next memory holds the key to finding the Forgotten and helping them. Follow me. There's so much more to see. Talk to the fairy godmother. Goodness me, there's very strong emotions coming from the next archway. Whatever the Forgotten is trying to hide, there's quite a lot of anger and betrayal. Yeah, because trust was one of the orbs that we found. I must pass through. Pass through the gate and discover what led the Forgotten down lost.
Goodbye.
Because this was the... Yeah, this is trust. Lothar Gothel wants something. Guess you should talk to. Okay.
What a pleasure.
Darling, tell me you noticed all those ugly night thorns sprouting around the valley. Some of the villagers are starting to lose their memories. Merlin has the faintest clue what's been causing it. Don't worry, I won't tell him it's all your fault. My fault? Well, of course it is. This village clearly reflects you, your dreams, your desires, your fears. We've all noticed that you haven't been yourself lately. I don't know what's been happening. Isn't it obvious? Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. You're simply growing up. Finally seeing the world for the cruel and dangerous place it is. But the world's... I don't know. Maybe you're right. I always am. Now trust me, after all, we must look out for ourselves. In fact, follow me, you have much to learn.
Ta-ta!
The pillar of trust, this better be important. Yeah, because this is where it gets hidden in the in-between. Pay attention, these pillars have been here for as long as anyone can remember. If you ask Merlin, he'd tell you to symbolize the virtues that hold his village together and protect it, blah, 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 blah. The man loves to hear himself talk. Don't insult Merlin. What a pity. I still insist on defending Merlin even though he's done nothing but lie to you. What do you mean?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Told you these pillars protect the village, but they don't. They only prevent brilliant people like us from reaching our full potential. Everything he's told you about light and dark magic, friendship, trust, so on, nothing more than lies to keep you under his control. I don't believe you. So one way to find out for sure. Rip the orb out of the pillar and you'll see that what I'm saying is true. So the way we lost trust is because it was used against us.
Hello.
You've done it. Not to worry, I'll dispose of it safely. I mustn't let it fall in the wrong hands. So Gothel's the one that hid it in the in-between. Doesn't it feel better without that pesky pillar in the way? Something feels wrong. Wrong? Don't be a fool. You've gotten far too used to things where you'll understand soon enough. Can't wait to show you how much grander life will be when you aren't forced to live under Merlin's rules. But first, you'll have to do me itsy-bitsy favor. What is it? I love how obliging you are. You really should show this side of yourself more. Des has stated that I have lost my most prized possession, a jewel-encrusted mirror. Finding myself when I simply dropped it in the water somewhere around here. How clumsy of me. Something's not adding up. Don't you trust me after all I've done for you? Of course I do. It's just perfect. Then you'll have no more questions or objections. Simply use that fishing rod of yours in the waters in the area. I'll be waiting for you at the giant willow.
Ta-ta!
Okay. Are we gonna see it for? There it is. I was like, guessing we would see it. The water in the glade of trust. Is this so that we can look at ourselves? Is that what we're getting here? That's a ball. There's something over here. There we go. It had a brick on it. Smears nothing but junk. Return to Gothel near the giant whale and give her a piece of your mind. They had a brick on it. That means it was purposely put in the water.
What a pleasure.
My mirror, you found it so quickly. I knew you could count on you. What's your scheme, Gothel? Makes it sound so common. Don't look so upset, you taking everything so seriously. Shall I tell you my plan? I've always wondered that if Dreamlight Mask of yours might work like Rapunzel's magic hair, so I borrowed a little book from Merlin and traded a few potions and ingredients to Ursula. Now that the magic of the orb is gone, there's nothing stopping me from throwing it all together to keep you safe and the giant will forever. Oh, this is when it backfired and she got trapped in there. It's for your own good. The world outside is far too dangerous. Trust me, it's better this way. You'll see in time that I can be a very loving mother. Yeah, we know this backfires because she gets stuck in the tree instead. So that was just about betrayal, about trusting someone and them taking advantage of that. Okay. One more.
Oh?
Look as if you've seen a ghost. Not a ghost, just Gothel. He betrayed the Forgotten. Forgotten trusted her and she tried to do something horrible. When we feel alone, that's often when we are most vulnerable. And I don't know if this brings us any closer to saying Valley. Perhaps you now understand the Forgotten a bit better. Forgotten's pain is becoming real to me. Forgotten never trust anyone again after what Mother Gothel did. once all this is over, I need to have a little talk with her. Trust is fragile, dear. We must beware. Once broken, it is difficult to repair. Truth. Then I'm afraid we still don't have all the answers we need. Perhaps final gate. Okay, so it was... This is the one where we opened a portal that Donald followed us into. What was that one? Courage? I think it's Courage. Beyond this gate, you'll find the lost. What happened here, it changed them into what they are now. I don't think they meant to do any of this. No excuse for what they done. I can say they've forgotten. I have to. I mean, I don't think they really meant to do any of this. Like, but intention still, like, even though you don't intend it, you still caused pain, right? Like, Night Thorns forgetting, all of it seemed to be outside the forgotten. That may be so, but one is lonely and certain. It's easy to lose your way. Now collect yourself. You must wait. Boldly step through the gate. If it gets a bit too much, know that I'm right here waiting. It's interesting that she says after every single one of these, when we're about to step through this, she's like, if you need to step away, step away. And I like that because, like, we didn't just get a flash of a trigger warning. We have a character in the universe telling us, hey, this stuff is intense. If you need to walk away from it, that's fine. That's perfectly normal, you know. Oh no, this is a scar. Okay.
It's about time.
You're the one who's not... Okay. Thanks, you're not such a fool yourself. I'm humbled by your underwhelming compliment. Small question to ask. It seems to me that those of us who are wise, strong, and cunning should take up the mantle of leadership. That sounds a bit evil. Good, evil, ridiculous distinctions, that pompous windbag. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's one minor inconvenience to stop us from assuming power. It's that monstrosity there near the end of the river. You mean the pillar and the orb of nurturing? Precisely. Merlin spends hours examining play acting if he's trying to understand its power, but I'm certain it's there to watch over us, to keep us in our place, as it were. I could tear the orb out like I tore out the one in the Glade of Trust. Precisely, that's just what I've tried, but it seems to feed off nature around it. If only when someone could injure the flora and fauna temporarily, of course. Yeah, no, that's not true. Perhaps you'd be able to destroy it. Is he trying to trick me like Mother Gothel did? I can't trust him, but I can't trust Merlin either. I'll do it. I'll get that orb out of the pillar. I knew you'd see reason. If it were me, I'd start by destroying the hideous flowers scattered about. I have never cared for them.
Did it. Huzzah.
Wow, stepping on the flowers. Crush the flowers around the plateau. Wow. Again, this is not where I saw this going, but it's interesting because I think this is important in showing, like, because a lot of life sims, like, you see a lot of the good stuff, right? They don't really venture into the more negative things. So it's interesting to see this game of all games venturing into that to talk about this kind of stuff.
Greetings.
What a monstrosity is, it began to wane. Still more work to do. I don't know about this. I've already come so far. It's only a small bit left to do. Sure notice all the strange weeds. Okay. Regardless of the moniker, I rather like them, don't you? They seem to do sap the life out of everything. I suppose you could plant them and see what happens. Try near the pillar itself or the entrance to those caverns over there. Or that Dreamlight tree that Simba's so fond of. Be waiting. Okay. So now we have to plant seed.
You did it. Huzzah.
5 near the pillar of nurturing, so. The warning wasn't there when you first played it. Interesting. Yeah, that feels like that should have been day one on there, because that is an important thing to note for this stuff. Also, hi, Rainice. How you doing today? Okay. Do I need to water them too? Looks like it. Okay, so there we go. And then the tree, I'm guessing, is this glowing tree. And near the mine entrance in the waterfall. Okay, so here. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is pretty intense. I was not expecting Dreamlight Valley of all games to be the one to explore these topics. But again, I'm glad they did, because, you know, again, this is something that needs to be talked about. Okay, do that. Just star path grinding? Okay. Okay, and then the Dreamlight tree, I'm guessing, is this thing. Okay, and then the orb fell out. And that's where we ended up growing it anyways. Very interesting. Cover the orb of nurturing. And probably talk to Scar, yeah. Near his cave. Now just give that pesky thing to me. The orb of nurturing, only for safekeeping. I may not understand exactly what it is, but I know something powerful and dangerous when I see it. He is tricking me. He's tricking me like Mother Gothel did. You can't trick me. I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I'm not going to fall for it. Oh dear. Temper, Mask. Can't you see that you've already done exactly what I wanted? Look at everything you've broken. The other villagers will never forgive you for this. You're wrong. Am I? You can only fool yourself for so long. You must see how the villagers are ignoring you more and more. How is it like they're looking right through you? There's no point in worrying. Easy fix. You can easily fix this for me. Simply let me rule Dreamlight Valley. It'd be an immense burden. I'm prepared to make the sacrifice. It really is your only choice. Or run away and never return. You'll never be king. I'll make sure of that. After all I've done for you, come to your senses, I'll be in my cave. And that's where he gets trapped. Yep. Now we gotta talk to Merlin, I'm guessing. Confront Merlin, looks like he has more advice for you. Never mind. I have nothing to talk to you about. You're going to tell me what to do like everyone else. Go ahead, yell at me. Why would I? No. Not angry. I'm rather worried. Of course, I'm concerned about all this going in the village, but it's you I'm most worried about. You don't have to worry, because I'll run away. I'll run away and never return. You don't have to listen if you don't care to. It's only natural that as you mature, there will be parts of yourself you question, things you wish to leave behind. There are some things you must... Take a drink here. It's a lot more reading than I was expecting. Things you must never lose faith in. Friendship, love, acts of care for one another, they're the most powerful magic of all. And the greatest forces in Dreamlight Valley, or well, anywhere. They don't feel powerful. I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone. They don't feel powerful. I see. Sometimes when we feel cut off from love, from friendship, it may appear that way. But impressions can be misleading. We all care deeply about you. Love and friendship are always here for you when you're in need of them. you're lying, you'll never understand. Perhaps not, but I'll never stop my pursuit of knowledge or trying to aid you. Careful of the path you're walking down, I implore you. Some things must never be forgotten. Some things must be forgotten. And that's how they got their name. Okay, and that's where they went to this castle. Did you recover? Scar trick Forgotten into helping Nightthorn spread, and Merlin showed up. Merlin warned the Forgotten not to lose faith and love, power, and... Okay. I think you almost got through the Forgotten. Merlin planted a seed, Forgotten. If we could just water it and give it a little sunlight. Forgotten is not lost to us for good. Not yet. The final memory, it looked like the Forgotten ran away to a castle. I've seen that castle before. There's another side of Dreamlight Valley, a shadowy side. You can get there through portals. If you're ever to save the Forgotten, you must venture the Forgotten's home and face them there. But how to get there? Perhaps it's time to consult with Merlin. Before I depart, now that the Forgotten's memories are recovered, the Orb of Remembrance is repaired. Be a dear and return it to the pillar in the Forgotten Lands while I seek out Merlin. Goodbye for now.
See you soon, dear.
Oh. Look who we're about to confront.
This isn't just for small talk, is it?
Not at that.
After all this time, here we are, face to face. I have all these memories in my head of all of a sudden. You must have seen them too. So you must know what I am by now. You're my inner child. You're everything I left behind. You're some sort of shadow. I would say it's inner child, right? Like that's what they're kind of getting at. You split off from me when I stopped visiting Dreamlight Valley. How can you really say which one of us is the real one? Maybe you're the part that moved on, a piece of me that left. Doesn't matter, I just want to help. No sudden moves, I'm watching you, that's enough, get out of my way. Doesn't matter, I just want to help. I don't want to hurt you, really, I want to help. Is that what you think about me? That I'm some sort of weakling who needs help? Maybe I was once, but not anymore. Needing help doesn't make you weak. That's what Merlin was trying to tell you. Caring for others, that's not something you leave behind. Makes you stronger, not weaker. It holds the valley together. Please, let us help you. You think I didn't try to ask for help after that day with Scar? No one could hear me. I was trapped in the shadows, alone, lost. It takes all my magic now just to step out into the light. But you're here now. Let's fix all of this. Fix all this. That's exactly what I've been trying to do. I haven't been hiding. I've been busy. Busy? Doing what? Do you expect me to just tell you my whole plan like some kind of villain at the end of a movie? If you got a plan, I can help. You could never help because you could never understand. There's only one way to make sure that no one ever gets pulled to the dark side of Dreamlight Valley like I was. Only one way to make sure no one is ever lonely again. I need to rip open the walls between worlds, between Dreamlight Valley and the other side. Now I have the last thing I was missing, the way to fuel the spell, the Orb of Remembrance. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh dear, yes, that is one thing to say about that.